Mission Control, this is Commander Bubbles. I'm getting an MPS warning light on the link monitor control subsystem. I'm requesting reallocation of main homes firing to the CDS at level 6. Please advise.
Copy that, Commander. Reallocating there, Commander Bubbles.
Breaker, come in Earth. This is rocket ship 27. Aliens fucked over the carbonator on inch number 4. I'm gonna try to refucculate it and land on Juniper. Hopefully they got some space weed over.
Open the pod bay doors, please.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
You know, that was almost funny. They better be careful. They'll spoil a perfect record.
You know, I have actual assignments that I have to finish for art school. Shut up and do more art for me.
We're going to try. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another issue of Pages Beyond Paper. My name is, yes, that's right. My name is Jordan, and next to me is... That's right. Here. How you doing this week, man?
I'm doing good. Just into my new job position.
Yes. How's that going?
First 4 hours, I hate it. Mentally wise.
Yeah.
Socially wise, but I don't give a shit about the work. I've been through that before.
Well, yeah, you've been doing that for a long time.
And, yeah. I can care less about I call them the resting bitch face people.
The resting bitch face people?
Because that's what they are. They have no emotion. It's all nothing there. Nothing.
Yeah, I know some people like that. We won't name names, but I definitely know some people like that. But other than the first half of your day, you enjoy it, yeah?
Yeah, and after that, it gets better. So.
Right on. Yeah, no, my week's been pretty wild, a little busy. Actually, it's been one of the calmer weeks this recently, so I'm happy about that. So not a lot to complain about this week.
Oh, this weekend, that damn snow outside. It's snowing all day today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was snowing all day, but whatever, man. I can't be mad about that. It is what it is.
I can, but anyway.
No, that's cool. No, I get it. No, I have to talk myself down for sure. But whatever. Snow, it'll be gone in a day or two. It'll be 75 tomorrow. Watch.
Actually, it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Oh, wonderful. And then freeze, right?
I hope not, because I'm outside all day next week.
Oh, jeez, that's no good. That's no good. But anyway, all right, cool, guys. Well, we wanted to kind of do just a shorter little podcast here to talk about some of this kind of a Star Wars-centric episode. It's not a one-shot or anything, but just kind of wanted to run through some of the cool stuff that's going on in Star Wars. And since we're talking Star Wars, we're going to do a little silly story about Disney and their streaming service they're about to launch or have launched. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But so we wanted to keep it quite short on this one, so we'll kind of breeze through it. But hopefully you guys enjoy it, because we're about to have some fun.
Hope so.
For sure. All right, cool. Let's dive into the stories. Story is about Disney's streaming service. Hardrick, you've heard about the Disney streaming service,
yes, right? I have. Yeah, I found out about this morning.
Yeah, this morning.
Well, not the streaming service. I knew about the streaming service.
Oh, okay. Okay. A while back. Gotcha. Okay. Are you planning on signing up?
No, I'm gonna Fire Stick, so I shouldn't even say that, but yeah, I'm gonna Fire Stick. I ain't worried about it.
Don't worry, buddy. I can edit it out. But anyway, okay. So one of the interesting things I thought about this whole endeavor was when they posted this. This kind of seems like a big deal to a lot of people, but you guys can see the article here. The Simpsons will stream exclusively on Disney Plus. That's right, guys. For those of you who want to watch 650 seasons of a cartoon, it's going to be on Disney Plus.
Well, they own the rights to it now when they bought Fox. So.
That's true. Yeah, it's crazy how Disney's just like the one competitor I think against Disney would have been like Fox, and
they bought them.
They bought them. I can't even imagine.
The best way to stop your competition is to buy them.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That is a true statement. But so Disney Plus will be exclusively streaming home for The Simpsons, beginning with the service launch in November. Okay, so it's a ways to come in November. There we go. We got our answer. According to an announcement made by Disney's Investor Day, or made at Disney's Investor Day. The series, which is the longest running animated series of all time and one of the longest running primetime series in history, was never available digitally until 20th Century Fox used Digital Simpsons to launch FXX and its attached app a few years back. Now it seems Disney, who purchased the Fox library this year, will do the same with Disney Plus, which will also feature big name originals and reruns from Disney Channel, Marvel, Pixar, and more. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to think about how much Disney owns, man.
And I don't think they're finished.
Oh my God.
I'm hearing there's other rumors that are going to be big, even bigger.
Yeah. Okay. So, just moving on with the article, just because I was kind of reading it here, and I think this next part's actually kind of interesting. So, all seasons of the hit series, which was renewed for season 31 and 32, so they renewed for 2 more seasons. How does it? I stopped watching The Simpsons when I was like, I don't know, 15. How does this show continue to how?
And here's the crazy thing about it. You know how everybody predicted The Simpsons predicted a lot of the future? They're still doing it, too.
It's pretty nuts, man. It's pretty nuts. Still, I think one of my favorite moments in TV history predicting the future was in Parks and Rec when they predicted the 2017 World Series win of the Cubs.
Oh, yeah. That was a big one.
That's probably one of my favorites. But anyway.
The recent one, we heard about, like, I'm getting into the wrestling thing, but... you heard about the wrestler Bret Hart that got attacked, right?
Yeah, I saw the video. The
Simpsons predicted it.
No way.
Yes, they did. Homer Simpson in a reggae hat attacked Bret Hart. Seriously.
Or maybe somebody wanted to just reenact the moment from The Simpsons.
I don't think that was on that. It was not on that guy's mind. That guy has mental issues.
Well, clearly, but maybe he saw that episode of Simpsons and said this would be a totally cool idea.
I highly doubt it.
I'm pretty sure that's what he did. That's too like spot on. I mean, the episode was out. The episode was out before that happened. So now if that happened, and then, well, I guess maybe they did predict it. I don't know. But that's the fucking Simpsons, man. Okay, so this. No, what's up?
I kind of want to start rewatching The Simpsons to see stuff that happened.
Do you understand how long you're going to be watching this show for, man? They just renewed for 31 and 32 season.
Yeah,
that's insane. Will be available on Disney Plus when it launches this November at a monthly cost of $6.99. That's actually not bad for a Disney streaming service, and you're getting the Disney Channel, Marvel, Pixar, all that stuff. I mean, for $6.99, that's not bad.
Unless you live in Chicago, which you're going to tax the hell out of it, because they're taxing a lot of.
Oh yeah, there's a sin tax.
So it'll be a lot. There'll be a lot more.
Sin tax, everybody.
That's why you get a Fire Stick.
So like basically, if you don't watch any, if you have to watch all Jesus shows, or you get taxed a sin tax.
Pretty much.
So if you watch Jesus, you're okay, but if you watch superhero movies, then you have to pay a tax.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. They're trying to put a tax on that shit. Yeah, I think they were trying to do that in the entire state of Illinois, weren't they?
Yeah, I think it put a stop to it, and then it just went to Chicago.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you just can't. You can't do that. I mean, that's shit. That's a whole nother episode.
Again, but I don't know if it's true, but I heard they're gonna try to tax rain here in Illinois.
Yeah. So basically, we get taxed every time it rains because of increased flooding issues and stuff like that. Basically, that's the reasoning behind it. But it's pretty stupid because like we pay taxes for city workers already,
and they don't do shit.
And and we still have to deal with potholes, and it's a joke. I mean, I get it. You need money to invest back in your infrastructure. I get it, but at what cost? Like we're already one of the highest taxed states in the country.
I think we are the highest taxed in the country.
Yep. So that's always fun. Not to get too political, everybody listening, but
yeah.
There will come day to date. Oh yeah, they're nobody's sure about how the content's going to be released, like how the episodes get released on the streaming service. but I'm sure they'll figure it out, and they'll probably release the information well in advance. The announcement came in a brief clip, which you can see below this here if you guys really want to check it out. Here we go. Okay, if you guys want to watch it, we got this story on our Facebook page. Go ahead and check it out. Yeah. Anyway, I just want to do a quick spot on this. It's crazy that they've been around for 30 years. It's crazy to think that I was when did the first? It was that animated short, right?
Yeah, it was an animated short for the Tracy Ullman show.
Right. And then it turns into this phenomenon which
blew up.
Yeah, 30 years later.
And Bart Simpson's still 10 years old.
Yeah, interesting.
He should be 40 by now.
Yeah, he should be, and a drunk, just like his old man. Okay, so I wanted to touch base on like I said, this is a little bit of a Star Wars centric issue, if you were, but Disney, yeah, thanks Disney for the content. But anyway, so our first look at Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This is the video game that EA is putting out. More specifically, Respawn, which I've heard good things about Respawn. So here's the thing with EA. They've had now twice to get a Star Wars game right, and they have yet to do that. Now, I enjoyed Battlefront. That was a fun game. The remake of Battlefront. It wasn't great, but there was one game mode in there that I really enjoyed playing regularly. Right. So I've played the second one, Battlefront 2. The only thing that game is good for is storyline. That's it. As for online experience, everything else, like with the microtransactions and shit like that, EA has really dug itself in a hole. We'll use Anthem as an example. That game was rushed. They were working on other projects. They didn't pull enough resources over. And EA forcing devs to use what is it? Frostbite, their Frostbite engine, which made it very difficult to finish the game. So people are very concerned about this game because EA still has the properties of the Star Wars franchise for the games. It's
rushing games is actually the norm.
Right.
I mean, every game that's been out always have a rush. None of the games are nearly 100% finished.
Right, yeah, and especially and I think that's becoming more of the norm with rushing games. They put a game out, and it's almost like they're launching games at beta now. You know what I mean? Instead of when these things should be fixed or these little issues that are having, But anyway, I guess my point is just the handling of certain games with EA has not been good. And especially with the Star Wars franchise, it has not been good as of late. So I think a lot of people are really concerned about this. But
I guess that's probably we solved. Just have Disney buy them. I won't be surprised.
Yeah, I know that EA and Disney have something worked out, but who knows? I'm sure at some point Disney will own it. But anyway, the trailer looks great for this game. I really hope that it delivers. People have been waiting for a great Star Wars game since the Old Republic. If anybody's ever played that, comment below and tell us what you think of it. I loved that stuff, the Old Republic games. Even what was it, the online one, Galaxies? That was a great game too.
Okay.
But anyway, guys, Jedi Fallen Order. Let's kind of go over the article here real quick. So it was revealed at Star Wars Celebration, this game. Or at least some footage of it, and then they talked a little bit about the game. Anywho, the game will star Cameron I can't even pronounce that Mangahan as Cal Kestis. That sounds about right. A Jedi Padawan who survived Order 66 and the destruction of the Jedi Order. Mangaham is best known for his roles in Gotham and Shameless. Ooh, Gotham, I just finished Season 4, and I got to watch Season 5. Side note, during the panel, now this is the panel they're talking about, that Star Wars Celebration, Respawn Entertainment revealed more details about the upcoming game. Cal is hiding from the Empire after the fallen Jedi, after the fall of the Jedi, and is working as a salvager on a new Star Wars planet named Baraka. That's pretty awesome. So it's pretty commonplace in the Star Wars universe to get new planets every new Star Wars project, whether it be a movie or video game. So it fits. Yeah, this game looks really cool. Here's some screenshots from the game. It looks like, it fits with the Star Wars mythos. Got some stuff, a little droid, buddy. If you guys want to read this article, I'm not going to go into big detail about the game, but I encourage you to read the article, check out some of the screenshots, even check the gameplay footage, or not gameplay footage, but the trailer. Because, yeah, Hardrick, this looks sick. I mean, look at the design on these characters here. I mean, they just look so stellar. And what I really like about this is they have the Inquisitors involved in this game. Have you watched any of the Rebels animated series?
No, I have not.
Okay, get on it because it's amazing. So the Inquisitors are these dark side yielders who were put out by the Empire after the Order 66 to hunt down any remaining Jedi and kill them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of that going on in the animated Rebels series. So, dude, I definitely suggest get on there and watch it because there's a lot of really good stuff in there. Not to mention, you've got Darth Maul, which the return of Darth Maul happens in the animated Clone Wars series, but you get an old Maul and you get the final battle between Obi-Wan and Maul. So, as old guys, right before A New Hope, basically. So I'm just really glad that they added that element to this whole thing. Anything to add to that one, Hardrick? Are you going to pick this game up?
I should.
Yes, PC, right?
Well, I'm thinking my living situation should change and get a console.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You get a console, or hell, man, I'm down to go PC with this one too.
Okay.
Hell, you know what? I'm such a Star Wars whore, man. I'm gonna buy them on every console I got. That's my plan.
Oh.
All right. Well, anyway, so guys, go check out the trailer. I'm excited for this game. Can't wait till it releases. So, moving on.
Moving on to the next story.
That's right. Okay, so again, sticking with the Star Wars theme, the first footage from The Mandalorian just kicked our damn ass. This is a great title for an article, I think. I wish more journalists thought this way out loud on paper or the internet, whatever.
Yeah.
So this is a TV show, Hardrick.
Yeah.
About the Mandalorians, and this is again why you should watch Rebels, and if you haven't seen the Clone Wars animated series, watch that as well. So for a character we'll use Boba Fett. Okay, Boba Fett's a Mandalorian. For those who don't know that, you guys watching this, you guys fucking better know that. Anyway, do you know much about the Mandalorians, Hardrick?
Not much.
Okay. So the Mandalorians are a race of people, very proud people, very reminiscent, if you even look at their armor, very reminiscent of medieval knights.
Okay.
They're the Republicans of the Star Wars universe.
Okay.
I guess that's probably a good way to describe it. But they're very proud people, very proud warriors. I think,
almost like when you put them even the Klingons from Star Trek.
Like that? You asked me if they're like that?
They're parallel, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know. You help me out. Help me understand.
Okay,
help me, Hardrick Kenobi. You're my only hope.
The Klingons are a proud race of warriors, stuff like that.
Oh,
too.
yeah, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. That's a good comparison. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the dry personality. No, they're not the personality is not like it, but yes, you're very much in that very proud. They they have rituals, fighting rituals.
Yeah.
Things very very reminiscent of that. Yeah, good call, man. Good call. So I think the first introduction to the Boba Fett character, which would be the first introduction to Mandalorians, and I don't think they called him Mandalorians back then. He was just a bounty hunter, but was in the Star Wars Christmas special, I believe, was the first appearance of Boba Fett.
Was in the crush.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah. So he for whatever reason he became popular out of that, and then they threw him in Empire Strikes Back, and people have loved him ever since, and it turned into this huge thing. And now with like the Clone Wars and the Rebels animated series, we have a lot of backstory with the Mandalorians.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about this TV show. It's like straight Wild West kind of like it, almost like a oh gosh, I can't even put my finger on it. Very reminiscent of like Mad Max sort of feel to it, like
okay.
A loner out doing his thing, and he's also a bounty hunter as well. And I don't know if that's a common thing with Mandalorians to be bounty hunters, and I think they could have maybe done something a little different with it, because we already have Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Mandalorian bounty hunters, and I'm sure not every Mandalorian is a bounty hunter.
But I'm thinking this too here. This is like the very first live action TV series, Star Wars TV series ever. I mean, usually the animations.
Yeah.
So,
I think it is a bold step for Disney to take with it, but I feel like this is something that people have wanted for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And we're just now getting it. And in the trailer, it looks to be like there's a lot of practical effects in the show, which is always been a staple of Star Wars. So,
okay.
So yeah, guys. All right, let's dive into the article just a little bit. Fans who watched the Mandalorian panel online during the Star Wars Celebration Sunday missed one key thing. Never before seen footage of the first ever live-action Star Wars TV series, like you have stated previously, Hardrick.
Yeah.
Things start in a cantina. We know this by the crazy collection of weird aliens and all the noises you know and love. Is that weird that like that rehashing of that scene is okay with me? Like how they use that scene over and over again. Is that bad that I'm okay with it?
It depends how it.
I mean,
it depends, I guess. I don't know.
It's just I think it's just one of those things. As like a Star Wars fan, you kind of expect to see that. And it almost become like I guess it almost becomes like a running joke, you know what I mean? So anyway, yeah. So cut to a table, and on one end is Grief, played by Carl Weathers, and the other is Mandalorian. Yeah, the Mandalorian, played by Pedro Pascal. The Mandalorian does not take his mask off in any of these scenes.
Wow. Carl Weathers?
Yeah, Carl Weathers, buddy. That's right. Oh. The one and only. So did this just totally draw you in even more?
Yeah, now it does.
Nice. So I'm not going to dive into, like, there he is right there, Carl Weathers, looking fly with the gloves. And, oh, man, the costuming for this show looks really awesome.
Remember, was that show Arrested Development that he was in?
Oh, yeah, Arrested Development?
Yeah, he was funny as fuck.
Oh, I don't remember seeing him. Was it the later seasons?
I think it was the later season where he was like picking the bones out, like the soup bones out of the garbage and bitching about it. Like, you can make a good broth out of this soup. Just put the water. It was just fucking hilarious.
Nice. Dude. That's awesome, man. So you guys can see here, man. Like this is the Mandalorian armor here, and gosh, it looks so beefcake. It does look to be a little older. Than like maybe Jango Fett's, which I don't know. Maybe this guy's just been on his own for a long time, but very, very Mandalorian looking. I love the bandolier here with the looks to be like some kind of grenade round or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he looks beefcake for sure. Then we have a female character, Cara Dune, played by Gina Carano.
Oh, Carano. The former mixed martial artist, fighter, MMA fighter. She was in Deadpool, the first one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, she played... What's
her face?
Yeah. I can't remember. But, the one where he's like, she's going to do the superhero landing. She's going to do the superhero landing. Yeah. But anyway, guys, The Mandalorian. Yeah. So I encourage you guys to pay attention to this because this looks like it's going to be super good. And if it's only going to cost me $6.99 to watch the show, then I'm totally in.
And free for me.
Got that fire stick. Oh wait, that's right. We're not saying that. Moving on to our next and final discussion of this quick podcast.
Which everybody's been talking about.
This is like the big internet who-wop de bam. We're not going to sit here and break this trailer down because I did that. And if you guys are interested in seeing a full breakdown, you can go check out my other page, Ord's Board, for a total trailer breakdown. I try to make it quick, about 20 minutes. If you guys got time to have a beer, a smoke, sit down, relax, and enjoy. But anyway, so Hardrick and I are going to discuss this trailer now because there is so much to discuss here. We'll try to keep it brief. Hardrick,
I have to watch it. I have to watch it twice to understand the last part of it.
Oh, yeah. It took me twice too. Well, at first I was kind of, huh? Is that? And then
first I thought this person, and I thought, oh, it's that person.
Yeah. So let's discuss the trailer a little bit. I really am sold on this movie after this trailer. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, watch it. Go now, watch it.
Yeah.
What did you think of the opening scene where Rey jumps over the TIE fighter?
I think she was in training. They were training.
You think she was training?
Yeah, with Kylo.
Interesting. And like the scene where it cuts to the scene of him like speeding up is like just not holding back on her training.
Exactly. Because remember, he said he was going to train her.
Well, I mean, he says, especially I think it's the end of Force Awakens where he says, you need a teacher. Well, and then all but then all the events happen in The Last Jedi, and at the end there, they are definitely not cool with each other. So,
I think something happened where they sort of, kind of, and might. I don't know.
And you know what? I don't think you're too far off, man. I got to be honest with you, because if there's a bigger force at play, and okay, so let's talk about the title. I hate the title. Okay, I hate the title of this movie, The Rise of Skywalker. I'm sitting here thinking,
like, did he? I mean, I don't know.
Okay, so check it out. Here's kind of my theory on it. Now that I'm sitting here thinking.
Okay.
Everybody's Rey's not a Skywalker. She can't be, blah, 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 blah. Maybe she is. Maybe that's what this title is talking about. Or, going off of your theory, Hardrick, maybe Rise of Skywalker is Kylo Ren, and he is beginning to train Rey. And he does decide, because technically, I mean, he's a Solo, but he's also a Skywalker. I mean, he's got Skywalker blood in him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a little far-fetched with the names, the last names, but maybe Rey is a Skywalker. Maybe that's why they named it this.
Could be. I think she's still a Palpatine.
You think she's Palpatine?
She's a Palpatine, yeah. Palpatine's daughter or granddaughter or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. That maybe. I mean, have you watched any videos on this theory?
A little bit.
So there are some people out there who are suggesting that this is a thing?
Well, I mean, when the last movie came out, I don't know about this one right now, so.
I got you.
My whole theory is, who is Supreme Commander Snoke? Who's he?
Well, I guess he would just be Emperor Snoke, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Or no, Supreme Leader. That's what they call him. That's right.
Yes, Supreme Leader. Are they going to answer that question in this movie or a different movie? Or what?
I don't think they're going to answer that question at all, which makes me really sad because, like, I feel like he was a wasted character. I feel like they could have played Snoke up to this really bad guy, and then he dies. He dies, and then you think that like everything's good, and then all of a sudden you hear the laugh of Palpatine, and he's back. Now they got to fight the crazier evil than Snoke.
Which I think it was crazy because when I looked at the part where she was like in that area, which I thought was a mountain, which I didn't realized it was part of the Death Star.
Oh yeah, yep.
I was like, "Oh shit!"
Here's kind of my theory on it, and I didn't get a chance to say this theory in my breakdown of the trailer, but maybe Emperor Palpatine is not totally back. Maybe he's like Force ghosted, and he's been haunting that remnants of the Death Star, and Rey has to go to him to get something, or to find something, or to learn something, some kind of knowledge. And there is in Snoke, maybe Snoke's back. Who knows? I don't know.
Because it said, what was it? Said something not forever, or something not gone forever.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nobody's ever really gone. And then you get the sinister laugh of Emperor Palpatine. I mean, I'm totally cool if he's back and he's the bad guy. I mean, that's the thing. Like people lost their minds when they saw Lando, man. People lost their minds when they heard the Emperor, the classics.
Well, you saw the live. When
Billy D. Williams came out.
No, when it ended and it went dark, and then the guy that plays Palpatine was right
yeah,
there.
yep.
And he just did that laugh that everybody was
roll
crazy.
it again. Yeah, no, yeah. Ew, chills. Like even when Luke's talking at the beginning of the trailer, where he's what does he say? He goes, he's like 1,000 generations live in you now. Chills, man. Chills.
Yeah.
Chills. I loved the trailer, Hardrick. I think this movie is... So they say this movie is going to rival that of the Return of the Kings, the Lord of the Rings. Return of the King. They say it's going to be that epic. And I don't know, man. That's some shoes to fill right there.
I saw a meme where, so a guy... What was it? I forgot it said on his meme... Best movie for 1999, and then he walked back, and it was like he was walking too, and it was Endgame, and he stopped and was like, "No, Star Wars."
Don't get me wrong, I'm really excited for Endgame, dude.
Yeah, but I think Star Wars is gonna blow it out the water.
Well, I feel like I mean, okay, I don't know, man, and I mean, that's a toughie. All right, Hardrick, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a bet. It's just not a bet, but we're gonna come up with who we think is gonna be, or what's gonna be the most epic movie, and we'll base it on numbers, the numbers made in box office. Because I feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe has now gotten to the height of Star Wars, or at least very, very close. I feel like
if Endgame and the Phase 4 starts the way I think it should predict, it might rival.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like we can pit these two together, and I mean, I agree with you. I think Star Wars is going to win. Okay, here's the thing. I liked The Last Jedi, and I know lots of people did, and that's fine. That's totally fine.
Yeah,
whatever. That's fine. You don't have to like it. Nobody's asking you to like it. But with that being said, the people who didn't like it and who have like kind of boycotted Star Wars, I feel like this trailer has brought them back.
Okay.
And I feel like Star Wars is going to be the hit of the year.
Okay.
And in December, yeah. Oh my God. I can't even take it. I'm like
I said,
yeah.
I think I said that before in earlier podcast. If it goes the route of Secret War with Endgames, and the next one's called Secret Wars, it's going to be a hard one.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Now that the Skywalker saga is like wrapping up, I mean, we're talking 30 years, man.
Yeah.
It's taken 30 years. No, longer than that. It's taken almost 40 years to wrap this up.
Yeah, because was it Empire Strikes Back? Came out 77.
86, I think.
No.
No. I think the first one was in 78, right?
No, 77. And I remember because I was 3 years old when that came out.
Okay, so 77.
Yeah.
And then it was, I think, 84?
Yeah.
And then I think Return came out in 86, maybe.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Something like that. But anyway. So yeah, almost 40 years, guys, to wrap this whole Star Wars, or the Skywalker saga up. But what's next? I mean, at this point, it's a blank slate. Nobody can now go, this movie sucks because of this, and this. It is now a complete slate, and everything that Disney makes after this it's fair game.
I think Disney should go back even further.
Ooh, before the prequels, huh?
Like for 1,000 years before, like when.
Oh yeah, you're talking some ancient Jedi shit.
Yeah, like when the
Fuck
Jedi started.
yeah. Yeah, we'll never get that.
Well, rumors is they're supposed to do a Yoda movie.
Now they could do that. They could do like a early Yoda movie.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it.
I know they're doing an Obi-Wan movie.
Yeah.
So they might as well.
Might as well.
And then
they put the
Solo
Obi-Wan.
sequel.
Well, they put the Obi-Wan movie on hold.
Oh.
So.
And they should do the sequel to Solo.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it sold a lot, and they're not going to do that. I love the movie, but there's a lot of people who didn't. I don't know why. It's the whole boycotting thing, man. It's people, whatever. They're bent out of shape.
Hell with them.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, anyway, guys, go check out the trailer if you haven't checked it out. Yes. If you haven't yet, then you obviously don't have the internet, or live under a rock, or you are the Rock. Yeah, exactly.
Not Dwayne Rock Johnson, just a damn rock on the ground.
Just a dead rock on the ground. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, guys. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this podcast up now. It's getting late. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this podcast, talking a little bit about Star Wars and Disney and whatnot. But, yeah, guys, check out the trailer. I cannot wait. We should try to do some kind of event for this Star Wars movie in December, Hardrick.
Well, we got pretty much almost a year.
We should do a giveaway.
Give what away?
Our hearts. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this podcast up for the week. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to listen, watch. Please, if you like this, or if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Hardrick and I are desperate for your love.
Yes.
Very passionately. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. And as always, Hardrick, get us out of here.
Hey, watch those damn trailers. That's all I can say.
Yeah, give us. I like your wise advice at the end. So from now on, give us a wise advice when I say get us out of here. I love it. Give us some wise advice, Hardrick. Get us out of here.
Let's see what. I mean, I'm on the spot here, but yeah, just watch the trailers right now. I have something new next time.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like a poet.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button for us. If you guys want to take this podcast on the go, you can find us at iTunes. And yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoy, and we'll catch you on the other side, guys. Peace.